Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Have I got a palette that is going to get you into the fall slash Halloween spirit? Comes to us from Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Witch City Salem palette, and look at that holographic art on there. I love it. And when you see the color story that is inside, I think you're gonna fall even more in love with this palette. Check this beauty out. We are getting 18 different shades, a nice mix of mattes and shimmers and specialty shadows. I love how Nomad usually does them in nines. They section them off in nines to where any of these 9 shades would work together, and then any of these 9 shades would pair well together. Of course, I go all over the palette to create my looks. I'll be creating 2 different looks for you guys today. I'm very excited about this one. I feel this is a more traditional Halloween palette because you have your orange, your purple, your black. Those are typically colors that you do see around the holiday season. Now, this palette is going to drop on, it's going to retail for $54. There's also 3 lippies, which I will show you in a second. Each lipstick is going to be $17. This is all going to drop on Monday night, August the 25th at 11 p.m. CST. So if you're on the East Coast, it'll be Tuesday at midnight. But I'm here in Texas, so it'll be Monday at 11 p.m. for me. I do have an affiliate code with Nomad Cosmetics. I always get it confused, but I'm pretty sure it is Steff10. Steff or Steff10, whatever's down here is the correct one. And that will save you 10% off of your order. Here are some swatches. See if we can look at those a little more closely of the lippies. I'm wearing the one in the middle. The gold one right there can be paired with any of the other 2, but you are getting a purple, a fuchsia, and a gold, and this is what the packaging looks like. It does have that, oh no, I thought it had the magnetic closure. It doesn't have the magnetic closure. This is the darker purple one. Look at that swirl in there. It just looks so, so pretty. I know that there's going to be a bundle option, but I'm just not sure of the price of the bundle option yet. As with all Nomad Cosmetics palettes and collections, Nomad is a travel-based indie makeup brand, meaning wherever Felicia and Auntie, the owners of Nomad, wherever they travel to and whatever they're inspired by, they tend to curate a palette based on that location, and they always give back a certain percentage of profits that will benefit the area, a local charity from which the palette represents. So for this, the cause, and you'll get a little postcard, and I got all this in PR, so thank you so much to the Nomad team for sending it my way. It says, we are proud to support Panthera to help save the wild black cats of the world. Awesome. Love it. Anything for cats, sign me up all day long. I'm so excited for this new collection. Let's get started and create look number 1. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with the latest primer from Morphe. So I have that going on. I'm just going to kind of put my bangs off to the side. It's the weekend that I'm filming this, and I'm actually getting ready because I am going to be on, I don't know that I'll be on TV, but my team will be on TV. I might be behind the cameras this time, but we're doing the Easter Seals Telethon in the area that I live in, and our block is the last block. So I gotta at least look camera ready in case I do go on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna be wearing a blue top. And I'm not really concerned about like matching it exactly. I don't know that I'm gonna do red though for this first look. I'm really feeling the green. I mean, you guys know I have a big thing for green and purple together. Oh my God, and then with the black. Wow, even with the orange. Oh my goodness. And see, they just have these 3 beautiful greens right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the green and I'm just going to pack it all over the lid, and I'm also going to blend it into the crease. This shade is called Dark Demons and I'm taking it on a Refer 01 Max brush. That green is gorgeous, gorgeous, pigmented, and super easy to blend out. This type of brush, you see how it's flat on both sides, but then it's fluffy at the tip, is perfect for doing the kind of work I'm doing right now. Okay, so this green is stunning. I love it, love it, love it so, so much. I felt like diving into the purples, but then I'm looking at this deeper green. There's just so many decisions. You know what? I might do 3 looks instead of 2 looks. We'll see if I can squeeze in a 3rd look from now until I need to have my video ready. I think it's possible. And I think, yeah, definitely. We'll do 3 looks with this palette. I'm just going to try working in this quadrant and see, you know, just because they set it up this way, see what I can make of it. And I'm going to go in with this one, like on the outer corner and in the crease. This one is called Seven Gables. And I'm taking the shade Seven Gables on a Refer 14 Mini. Yeah, I was kind of worried that maybe the shade wouldn't be dark enough to show up on top of the bright green, but it seems to be doing a good job. Okay, I think that's turning out really, 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 really good. Now, let me see. And let me decide what I want for the lower lash line. I'm thinking maybe I would do orange on the lower lash line, so a combination of like these two. But for the lid, I think I gotta go with this one. Salem Willows. Let's try that out. I'm using my Morphe M124 brush to apply. I did spray the brush right after I picked up the product, just so it could adhere a little bit better to the lid and minimize some fallout there. You know, I'm probably gonna pop it in the center with one of the other shimmer shadows. Perhaps the one that's right above the shade in the palette. We'll see. I just love a good green look. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the shade right here. I'm going to pick some up with my finger, like that, and just pop it right here in the center. Just gives it that little extra sparkle. See that? Beautiful. Okay, now we got to get something going for the lower lash line. I told you guys I think I was going to do orange, and I think I will stay with that. This is going to be the base, and then I'll go over it with this shimmer right here. This shade is called Haunted Happenings, and I'm taking it on a BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Same brush. Now I'm taking the shade Harvest Moon, which was the orange shimmer, and you'll notice I'm starting in the inner corner and just going to work outwards, probably just halfway though. I believe I do have a nice orange eyeliner that I can place in the waterline. Love it. And guys, I think that this look shadow wise is pretty much done. What do you think? I think I'm gonna wear lashes, do some lashes today. I will do a little wear test because when I get home, I've got a lot of cleaning to do. I'm only going to be gone a couple hours, I think. So let me finish the look, do finishing touches off camera. So far, I love the way this all turned out. And then I'll show you the final look in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so here is the completed look number 1. Move my bangs just a little bit. I love the way this look turned out. I'm wearing some Kiss the Muses lashes. These are in the style, it says LMS01. Kind of look like that on the back, but I really like them. I like that collection. I'm wearing just a little bit of the Benefit Bounce Mascara. The orange eyeliner is from Uden's Eye. And the black eyeliner at the top is from LA Girl Black Basic Liquid Eyeliner. I don't know how much I love the lippy with this look. I might change it out, but you can kind of see, I think it kind of all coordinates. What do you all think? I had a lot of fun playing with this palette. All right, so let's start working on look number 2 with Witch City Salem palette from Nomad Cosmetics. I'm wearing a black dress today, so I want to go over here to this area of the palette, and I think I am going to, we could make this really smoky and just go straight in with Devil's Book, which is the red shade, and then purple it out and stuff. But I think, what do I feel like doing? I think I'm going to do a combination of these 2 shades. And I'm going to start first with this one and then work into the red. And maybe I will reserve some of this, the purple, like the brighter purple, for the lower lash line. We'll see how that works. This first shade is called Spirits and Spells. And I'm using this new rougher brush. It's the Shahodo 04 brush. And I like it because it has a point on it. Very precise placement. Okay, so that's a really nice, soft, light gray shade. Nice transition shade. Now I'm going to go into the red shade. I'm taking this on a What's Up Beauty R102. There is definitely a lot of pigment here. I'm going to do my best to just keep this towards the outer corner. Just like so. Sister's here. She's on the vanity. She's trying to get herself comfortable. So if you hear any noises, she's turning around. Okay, I think that looks exactly the way I wanted it to look. Let me try and recreate on the other eye. Now I'm going back in with the first shade I used, which was that light gray shade. Just to make sure I bring some of it back. Now I think I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. This one is called Gallows Hill. Right now I'm just adding my Gourmand Girls shimmer primer right in here where I'm going to place the shimmer. Now let's tap on the shade. Very pretty. I'm going to try using my finger. I feel like my brush might be a little damp or too tacky from the primer. I'm going to add back some of the red shade to the outer corners. Now for the lower lash line, we're going to go in with this purple shade right here. This one is called Salem Commons. I'm using a Refer 03 that I will take about halfway. I think this would be a good day to try out that purple lipstick. What do you guys think? I took it a little more halfway, but that's all right. I want to use the shade right here for the inner corner. This one is called Old Burning Point. Drag that down. I did spray the brush a little bit. I think the look is just about complete. What do you guys think? Now, if you didn't want to do the shimmer, there's a very pale gray next to it that probably could have worked as an inner corner highlight, maybe even as a brow bone highlight. Got a little bit away from me on the left eye, but okay. All right, let me go take care of the finishing touches off camera and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here is the second look and also the third shade of lipstick, which I have been enjoying. Don't let the shades fool you. At first, I was a little intimidated by them, but once you put them on your lips, they actually come out a lighter version than what they are in the bullet form. So no harm there, and they all coordinate so well with the palette. To complete this look, I use a little bit of LA Girl Black Liquid Liner on the top lash line. The latest mascara from Milk Makeup. This is their Kush High Roll Mascara. Is this the... I thought there was another one. Maybe it's just another tube, but I thought they had just come out with a tubing mascara. It's probably not that one. And then I did do a Makeup Revolution purple eyeliner in the lower waterline, and I love it. I love the way this full face of makeup turned out. And I hope you guys are ready for look number 3 coming at you right now. All right, guys, so it's time to create look number 3 with this palette. Where am I going to start? What have I not used? I don't think I have used like these red tones, so I could probably do something there. Oh, this one looks cute. I know I haven't used this one. Maybe we can do, let's see. I think I am going to start. Did I use Devil's Book? I don't know, the red one. I feel like maybe I did use it, or did I use Hocus Pocus? I'm going to use Devil's Book, and I'm actually going to pack that all over the lid, and then I'm going to be playing with these two shimmers, and then I might even deepen up the outer corner with the black. We'll see, but let's start here with the shade. I'm using my Rephr 101 Max brush to apply the shade. Oh, and that's my alarm. Again, I am up before the alarm, always a good sign. Now that is a good red. And this brush just does the blending for you too. And I did use my Morphe primer, the latest one that I got, to prime my eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with Witch City, which is the black, on a What's Up Beauty R102, and you can see I'm just applying this to the outer corner and also into the crease. Just kind of clean up the edge with my little powder puff, and I think that is looking really good. Nice smoky eye there. I'm just going to use the same brush that I had the red shade on. I'm just going to kind of go over the top, no additional product on the brush. Now I'm going in with my Moira glitter primer, and I'm going to add this to the lid. Just going to use my finger, dab that on. Now I'm going in with that red shimmer. It's called the Crucible, and I'm actually going to place this all over the lid, and then I'm going to pop it in the center with that other shade, Howling Halloween. I cannot believe that it is already almost fall. I mean, it doesn't feel like fall. It's still very hot, but we're getting those fall vibes already. A lot of the Halloween releases are going to be coming out soon. I think this is the first one from the indie brands. So I'm very excited to see what Bella Beauté Bar is going to do, what Gourmand Girls is going to do. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring back a little bit of Witch City, which is the black shimmer. Just kind of blend that again into the crease and into the outer corner. I'm also going to bring back the first shade, the red. And this is usually what you do whenever you're adding shades, especially here in the crease. You don't want one to get lost in the other. So it's always good just to go back and touch up again. Got a little bit of fallout. Okay, now with my finger, this is the shade I'm going to pick up. This is the shade I just used. I'm popping that right in the center, just like that. Now keep in mind, guys, I've been working with this palette the last 6 days. It hasn't been one look back to back. I started working with this palette on the weekend, and it is Friday when I am filming the third and final look. So forgive me if there are shades that I repeated. I don't remember. Now for the lower lash line, I think I am going to do this purple right here. This one is called Salem Commons. I'm using my BH Cosmetics pencil brush to apply to the lower lash line. Now for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with this green right here. I know I haven't used it. It's called Witch Hunt. Same brush. I just sprayed it with a little setting spray. I think that looks really cute. Now I'm going to pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches, and I will be right back to show you this third and final look. I will do a wear test with it today, and I will share with you guys my final thoughts once I get home from work and let you guys know what I think about the palette, but hang on for a couple seconds so I can show you what this completed look is gonna look like. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 3. I added a little bit of the gold lipstick to my Clarins lip oil that I had on, and I think it looks really cool with the look. I added some green NYX Vivid eyeliner to the lower waterline, the Milk Makeup Mascara, and LA Girl Black Eyeliner to the top lash line. This could be my favorite look out of the 3. I don't know. This was a really fun palette. I feel like these are traditional Halloween fall colors. So I'm going to wear this look for the next 10 hours. When I get home from work, I will give you guys the final thoughts, my final thoughts on this new Halloween collection. It is the Witch City Salem palette collection from Nomad Cosmetics, dropping really soon. So stay tuned for those final thoughts. Hey guys, so here is what the eyeshadow look is looking like 10 hours later. I really love this Nomad Cosmetics Halloween palette. I think, again, like I mentioned, they are traditional Halloween colors. I like the layout of the palette. I like the theme of the palette. The lipsticks are pretty cool. You know, I thought I wasn't gonna like them, but they don't last all day. I do need to touch up, but they're a comfortable formula, very hydrating, and I like them. I think they coordinate really well with the entire palette. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. This palette will be available Monday. What day is Monday today? Let's see. Monday the 25th at 11 p.m. CST. My affiliate code, Steff10, it'll be down here. I think it's Steff10. Will save you 10% off of your order. Let me know if you're going to be picking this one up. I think it's a winner. I think it's really nice. I think it is one of my favorite Halloween palettes or fall palettes that they have done. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know which look was your favorite. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated. Drink that water. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.